exclusive holiday party for a cause fundraiser event that will be taking place December 14th, 7 to 11 p.m. at Duke University's Cameron Indoor Stadium. There's a lot that's going to come with this event. It's going to include a red carpet reception, art gallery, silent auction, gourmet buffet dinner, giveaways. DJ Derek Jones of 2 Ridgeway 1 Production will be in the building, as well as live music that is featuring Janelle Simone, an up-tempo band, as well as the Good Vibes Band. To find out more and purchase your ticket, be sure to visit holidaypartyforacause.eventbrite.com. To find out more about Temple Vitality Foundation, visit templevitality.org or Facebook at Temple Vitality Foundation.
The Black Business Expo is celebrating its 11th year anniversary, held November the 30th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Marriott Downtown Durham City Center. The event is free to attend, featuring industry experts and having business critical workshops to drive immediate action and business growth. Speed networking sessions also will be there. We will also have speed networking sessions that will create new opportunities. The Black Business Expo is the place to get inspired, ignite your entrepreneurial spirit, and continue your ongoing path to success. Come and connect with industry-leading corporations and businesses. There are business booths and sponsorships still available. Sign up today. You can call 919-308-9090 or register on their website, blackbusinessexpousa.com. You don't want to miss it. And make sure when you register, make sure you, on the drop down, that you tell them that Tribe Talk sent you, so we can offer you a special interview at the event.
Yes.
So the Black Business Expo, again, will be held November the 30th from 10 to 5 at the Marriott Downtown Durham on 201 Foster Street. And it's one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. And it's an event that you do not want to miss.
That's right.
Yeah, a lot going on in the Durham-Raleigh area.
Yes.
Raleigh,
Right.
Durham.
I'm glad we can be a part of it.
Yes.
You can too.
Yes.
All right, so ladies, today we are talking about therapy, the stigma, the backlash, and the liberation, specifically how that affects women. Those 3 things. So let's get into it, because I feel like this is a much needed topic. A lot of our topics are topics that need to be discussed.
Yeah.
It's a personal one for me. It's a needed topic in our community, and I think it's one that we can get a lot from, especially women and women of color. So let's jump into this.
So, I mean, I guess the first question is, what is the stigma associated with therapy, especially in our community?
Yeah.
I would,
Yeah.
jump in there. I would say, just off the top of my head, a lot of people hear therapy and say, I'm not going to therapy, I'm not crazy. That's like the first thing that comes to mind. You know, I'm not crazy, I'm not, I'm all right. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm not going to therapy. So you automatically assume that because you're going to therapy, there's something wrong with you. But yeah, I think, and people shy away from perfect.
Right.
So yeah, but therapy is a very personal thing, so it kind of really doesn't matter what other people think.
That's true.
So
That's true.
keep that in mind.
I think it's religion that stigmatizes it. A lot of times we're told, if you have an issue, get on the altar, go to the altar. And I think there's a place for that spiritual connection to deal with it. But we were told to go to church or go to the spiritual leaders to deal with our issues and not talk to a shrink or talk to someone who, even if we were still told to go to the pastors and elders of the church. And again, I think there could be a place for that, but there are people who have studied the mind and emotions and how it works and behavior, so they specialize in that. It's just like if you have a cough, or if you have something going on, again, you can heal yourself with your energy, your mind, your thoughts, natural remedies. But if it gets like, but so bad, you're gonna seek out, medical care. If you're dehydrated, you just can't hydrate yourself through water. You're gonna need an IV in those veins. Like, there comes a point where you have to go beyond. And God gave us what we need in this earth, each other, and resources to heal one another. So I think religion has played a major role in stigmatizing it and making it feel as if you're going to talk to somebody, you know, you're something, you need to cast those demons out, you know.
Right.
So yeah.
And I'm glad you addressed that, because I was going to say religion as well.
Yeah.
I think we got to remember that therapy is really a broad word.
Yes,
And a lot of times
it
we
is.
think of it in a narrow-minded way, you know, but there's all types of therapies. There's all types of ways to deal with issues in a therapeutic manner.
Yeah.
And even with the self-healing and stuff, there's therapy within that you can, you know, because even when you go see a therapist and you go see someone who, they're going to tell you to do your work. You still have to go home.
All right,
You still have to
Ayala.
do the work. Yeah, go home and do your work. You know what I'm saying? So I just, for me, I think that I'm glad that we're having this topic. I think that our community and our people as a whole, could be pushed forward, and we could be a better place if we would embrace therapy instead of rejecting it. Again, and just thinking about it from the aspect of there are different types of therapy.
Right.
So what may be good for one person, going to the pastor may be therapeutic for one person.
Yeah.
And it may have worked for the person that's telling you to go do it.
That's right.
But it may not work for the other person. And you have to have a connection with the person that you are allowing to come into your spirit, your secret place, your safe place. Exactly. So I just feel that I'm so glad we're having this topic, and I just feel that the more informed we are on the types of therapy, and the more we put it into practice in our own lives, and people can see the benefits of it, the better it'll go. You know, the better the community will receive it, and the better we are. Because as a people, we need healing.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
have traumatic
healing.
trauma.
Yeah.
Post-traumatic syndrome disorder. Yeah. Stress disorder.
Yeah.
I wanted to define that. I should have pulled it up while we were talking, but I was into what you were saying. I saved it here so that I could define post-traumatic stress disorder, so that people, not to just self-diagnose yourself, but so you can get a better understanding, because people say nothing's wrong with me.
Right.
They want to say I'm not crazy, and like I said, that term is
That's the stigmatization
that's the stigma,
of it.
Yeah.
right? But nothing's wrong with me. First of all, it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah.
Let's establish that it's okay and it's human to say, wait, I'm not okay right now. It's healthy to understand
That's
that
healthy.
you're not okay.
That's
So
good.
let's start there. But sometimes you need to realize that you're not okay. Let me see if I can find it really quickly.
I think
Or
that's
did
the
I write
first
it down?
step. While
That's
you're
the
looking for
first
that, I
step,
think that's the first step, is admitting, you know, you have something going on. Again, some people say something wrong, but it's just something going on.
Yeah,
It doesn't
that's a
necessarily
good
have
way to
be
rephrase
something
it.
Wrong.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
It's just I have something going on that's off balance.
Yeah.
And so much.
That's so
So,
good.
according to the National Institute of Mental Health, post-traumatic stress disorder can develop after exposure to a potentially traumatic event that is beyond a typical stressor. So not just like an everyday something, not traffic, but something beyond that.
Right.
Events that may lead to PTSD include, but are not limited to, violent personal assaults, natural and human-caused disasters, accidents, combat, and other forms of violence. And exposure to events like these is common. And about one of all U.S. adults will experience at least one traumatic event in their lives. So, cutting it short. With that said, it's normal.
Right.
It's normal and it's common to experience things that cause you like trauma, right? Unfortunately, that's normal. With that said, a lot of times we take those things and we suppress it because we're too busy trying to say there's nothing wrong with us.
Right.
And as we grow, that festers into something else.
Right.
And then we actually end up in situations in life, in thought patterns, in depression and anxiety, and having disease in our body because we haven't dealt with those things. Where, like, at this point, I think we should be able to say, hey, wait, something has happened. And you may not have people who are going to war, which is a real thing.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not limited to that.
Right.
You know,
Right.
It can be
We compare ourselves to those types of situations, and our situations. Well, mine wasn't as bad as that, or it's not like I should be able to. And then we're expected to be strong.
Yeah.
I was going to say I should be able to handle this because that's what we say to ourselves. You know, especially as Black women, we are strong. I'm not. We are strong. But yeah, but we too need support.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Leaning into that strength can become, it can do more damage.
Then
More harm than good.
Yeah.
We're so reliant on being strong.
Right.
We're scared to break. And
we to see it, and then all of a sudden it's out there.
Yeah.
Or either it shows manifest through our children or our relationships in other ways. When all we had to do was just admit,
Right.
when I'm there are times that I'm just not strong enough, and I need someone to lean on.
Yeah.
And if you are religious or spiritual, or if you're a Bible believer, because I can't even talk about any other religion because I'm not associated with it, but I do know in the Bible, if you have a burden, right? If your brother has a burden, you're supposed to bear each other's burdens, right? If you're not well, it says seek a healer, and it didn't tell you specifically what type of healer, right? So when you think of a therapist, you're thinking of a healer. This person is in the healing realm, and again, there are different types of therapy. I just want to say that it's different types of therapy. Not all therapists are psychiatric in manner, meaning they prescribe drugs.
There's psychiatry and there's psychology. Psychiatry, like Trinetta was saying, they write the prescriptions. This is just a general overview. Do your research.
Right.
Always do your research. Just the general difference. And then there's talk therapy, then there's life coaches, and there are different levels. But psychiatrists, MDs, they can diagnose you and they can write prescriptions.
Right.
Psychologist is more of that therapist.
Right.
That counselor.
That's what we're talking about.
Yes, where you go and you have talk therapy, so to speak. And then you have your coaches. Which they play, I'm not going to downplay because they play a major role. Whether it's a life coach, wellness coach, a fitness coach. Really, anyone who's coming into that intimate space, they may not even be certified to hold that title. Your mentor, those are people that they can coach you through things. I think you have to realize when you need that additional help though, because it's cool to talk to our tribe, it's cool to talk to our girlfriends and our peers, but there's still those people who have been there, done that. There's still those people who are leaders in your life, and those people who are certified and qualified.
Right.
They have studied this.
Human behavior.
Yes. I mean, even something as far as marriage counseling. I may decide to talk to a woman who's been married 40 years. I don't know. She may not have the certification or the professional, but she's seen some things 40 years married. So that may be, your therapy that you go and you have coffee with her every Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. And talk about some things. So you have to know what that looks like for you. And I don't think you have to tell people your therapy. However, if you choose to, just don't stigmatize that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was saying earlier. How you don't want people to think this about you because you're seeking therapy. It's a very personal thing. So, and I'm speaking from experience. Therapy is a very personal thing. So, if you are going to your therapist, they're not going to tell anybody. That's number one. Confidentiality is a real thing when it comes to educationally trained therapists and all of that. They sign contracts and everything. It's law that they can't reveal the information to tell them. Not only that, but it's personal. So what you say in there stays in there, and you can literally let it out.
Let it all out.
You can let it all out in an environment where you do feel safe, and if you don't have a connection with your therapist, you can stop and find another one, right? Where you do feel safe, and also you don't have to talk to anybody about what goes on in your therapy. You're not obligated to do that because that's a you thing. Everything that's in
you. You don't have to tell people that you're going to therapy. Nobody even has to know. I mean, if you feel that
I mean, that's the whole point. It's a safe place. I mean, so that's the point. You can have conversations and get through your feelings about somebody or about something, and that's not fair for that person or those people you're talking about to know that, because you're trying to own your stuff.
And
there's nothing wrong with getting healthy, guys.
There's nothing wrong with that. And I think it's important too. What I like about going to someone who's licensed or who's qualified in a sense over someone that is not. I guess the separation would be the legal stuff. The fact that that you're up under this confidentiality agreement, you can be assured it's not going anywhere, and this person is less likely to be biased in any way because they only know whatever you guys talk about within your sessions. They don't know your family. They don't know your association. They don't know anything else about you besides whatever you want to share. So you can almost be your special person, and because you have to be careful sometimes when you talk to other people who know
or can manipulate
the situation. So
or
that's
can judge.
So that's the next thing. That's why we really recommend taking it to a therapist, someone who's unbiased, who don't know you, don't know your family, don't know anything about you, and they're meeting you for the first time, and then they can really help you peel back the layers and work through things, because they don't have any preconceived notions besides whatever they're trained to pick up, when you walk in the door, whatever they pick up. And you can tell them all day you're not whatever you're trying to hide to the world, but they see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they'll work with you. They're patient with you and help you work through those things.
They help you see things that you didn't know were there until they break it down, and it's in sometimes the simplest form. It's like my therapist would hand me a piece of paper and it has like descriptive words, like additives, and I'm like, my elementary school, no. But I'll look at them and we'll explain the situation. I'll explain the situation, or maybe why I'm in the office that week, and she'll be like, okay, which one of these do you feel?
Right.
And it's like, oh wow, it's not complex at all.
Right.
And then I didn't know that was the word, but that's exactly it. And she's like, all right, so what do you do with that? But like, you really have to do. They just help you walk. They just help you walk through it.
Yeah.
You think through it yourself, and you figure out what you need, like what breathing techniques work. You know what I'm saying? Do I need to hold my heart to calm myself down? Do I need to call a friend? Do I need to call my therapist? Do I need? We could talk about the liberation, but I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's really simple. Before I forget though, I wanted to say one thing I think that might be an obstacle for a lot of people is they feel like it's expensive. Right? And so they're like, so they will go a different direction. They will just, they'll talk to a friend, which is, like we said, that's fine too. Know what level you're on and what you need. Or they, sometimes, pastors and all of them, they might be free. And so you feel like, let's go that route. But
good for you for starting somewhere.
Exactly.
That part.
That works for somebody. You got to figure out what's for you. We're not going to pass judgment on that. But I will say, in my experience, clinical therapy, is that what it's called? Works. Not only that, but as far as costs are concerned, typically on average you're gonna spend roughly like a little over $100 per session, maybe $1 to $150 per session if you're paying out of pocket, right? So, and that's usually an hour-long session in this area, in the Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill area. If you have insurance, depending on your coverage, you're probably gonna pay less than half of that. Personally, I paid like $17 per session out of pocket because my insurance covered the rest.
That's a very good point.
Right.
Yeah.
So
what if someone's like, okay, so what if someone doesn't have insurance? They're like, hey, I want a one session. Oh, not one session. I want to pay out of pocket. Oh, I have to pay out of pocket. Sorry. So, and they go to that one session. Do you think therapy is effective enough to where they just have that one session? That's all they can afford, but they know they need help.
Yes.
You think that one session?
I think that one session can be effective enough.
Yeah.
And I also think you get out of therapy what you put into it. So when you walk, if you know that all you can afford is this one session, go in there with your mind open, ready to tell the truth, ready to get understanding. Understand that it's limited to an hour. So if you can try to hit your key point, you know what I mean? But be as honest as possible. Let the therapist know what's going on. Let the therapist know you only can be there that one time.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you probably want to. If you can let her
upfront.
know, look, I can be. I'm scheduling it. I need to get everything. I can get everything out in this session if possible.
Right. So let's go now.
Let's go like right now, and then your therapist can recognize certain things, key areas that you need to focus on, and they can give you homework. In the meantime, until you can get back to me, yada yada yada. My therapist was good enough to say, if you really need something, email me. So you may, depending on, there may be a loophole there where there's an emergency you can email. But
And I want to say this. Me, I'm gonna come with it.
That's what we're here for.
But I want to say this too. We spend money on everything else.
Facts.
And we can find ways to spend money on things that aren't good for us. From the things we eat, from where we go, from the stuff we buy, from stuff we watch on TV, movies, how we can blow money. Holidays and things like that. Things that they give you this instant gratification, but they're not good for you, right? So even if it's $100 a month or whatever, and it's hard or whatever, I would say see it if it's hard for a person. Look at your budget, see what you can cut back on, and see it as an investment in you, right? Because once you start, I'll put it this way: if you can get you together, get your life together, then you can be in a better mindset, better mind frame to make more money, to enjoy those other things, make better decisions. So it's either keep going the way you're going, keep having chaos and struggle and whatever else is going on, whatever's going bad that you might be trying to save. You know what I'm saying? And the excuse is, well, I just can't afford it. Or find a way. Because where there is a will, there is a way. And when you know you need help, when you I'll put it this way: when you're at your wit's end, this is how you know. I heard somebody say.
What?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But I heard somebody say, how do I know when I need help? Right?
That is a
good
foundational
question.
honest question.
Yeah.
What you say? What you about to say?
No, I'm just saying. Oh no, I'm not gonna say nothing out of the question.
Okay.
I'm just saying. When I'm so sorry. We are
There's a lot
rambling.
happening, but we understand it.
Okay.
Well, hopefully you will too.
Yeah, some of you will. Some of you gonna get the vibe. But what I'm saying is how you know is when you're at your wit's end.
Mm-hmm.
When you're really at your wit's end and you just don't know what else to do, and you're just like, that's when you know you need that help. Like you've done everything that you know to do, everything you was taught to do, everything you were trained to do, everything whatever, and it's still falling apart. It's still out of control, or you can't get your own emotion together. You're experiencing anxiety. You know, you're having headaches all of a sudden. You're losing your breath. I mean, just a lot of, you're angry with everyone. You're attacking people or your children. I'm just saying, you're going to experience. That's how you know you need help. You're no longer comfortable around people or around. You feel secluded. You feel depressed. You can't get out of bed. Those are signs that you need to step outside of yourself because you can't handle it yourself, and you need to start seeking help. And the first place it will be probably your confidant, other people that you talk to, and hopefully they're honest with you. And they're like, look, you need to go get some therapy. You need to take it outside of me because I'm not equipped to handle all of that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you have to be careful who you're confiding in, because if there's someone who needs you and you getting help takes time away from them or takes time away from their need of you, then they're not going to like encourage you to go and get help. So I think that's important. That's a valid question, but then like you say, you have to have your mind made up. Like, I need to go no matter what.
I wanted to add to that, it's like something small to add, but with who you're confiding in, if you are confiding in, one, I've experienced what they just said, confiding in the wrong person or people. One, confidentiality it does matter. So remember that. Make sure you actually trust who you are talking to if you're not going to a therapist's office. Not only that, but if you are talking to someone who is validating everything that you're bringing to them, just
start questioning.
Question, reconsider.
Having yes men.
Yes men, bobbleheads. They just agree with everything. Like, sometimes what you are going through is you're right. You are right. But just think about that and sit down and say, because sometimes you really, really know.
Yeah.
Like, I need something else other than you saying, you should be feeling that.
Right.
Like, then you might need to switch something. And just do some research, some basic research. Even if, like, I'm not even going to lie, like, and I think we talked about this before, like, watching Iyanla.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That's a start.
God,
Even
that
if
is
like
you have to start there.
Yeah.
Start there.
Start there. And really don't
it.
watch it. Yeah, I love it. Don't watch it for entertainment, but like literally try. That's why I think Oprah put it out there. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why she's putting her up there, because those who can't afford it, or those who don't want to go and stay in the privacy of your home, by all means, like Iyanla is giving you the truth.
You can see yourself in some of these people.
Yeah.
You can always
almost every episode. You be like,
dang.
I connect with that.
She'll call you out on it. Sometimes I'm like, dang. Like I feel like she's like, I'm like, that's state your truth. I'm like, I'm telling you.
On the couch. Ain't talking to nobody.
You gotta get your tissue together.
Iyanla, you the truth.
It's helpful.
We would love to connect with you and talk about this further if you're watching, or someone get this in the hands of Iyanla. Miss Iyanla Bazan.
Yes. For real, because I mean, tag her, But I'm really, I think for me, I think that was when I said it when I was younger. That I thought, not younger, I mean after our parents divorced. So I'm younger. That was much younger. That's 20 years ago. Some years ago. So but I'm still young. But I said it then, and I think I need, some therapy, But then it was like, well, I can go to church, I can go to the pastor, and I'm so glad. Just felt it in my shondo.
Yes, shondo.
Felt it right here. But I'm so glad in my second brain. That's what that is.
Your gut.
It is your gut. I'm so glad that I learned. If I didn't learn anything else, and I'm not gonna give it too. I'm not religious, but I'm not gonna get too spiritual on you. But when I realized that I didn't need a man to go between me and my God, I really started to get some of the deliverance that I thought I was seeking man for, because I kept hearing the scripture, you know, you don't put your faith in man, for the arm of flesh will fail you.
Right.
And he was letting me know that man is just man, and he can't be all encompassing and everything you need. You're seeking him, and you should be seeking me. And there is a place for the preacher, and the Bible says that you know, how will they hear, you know, unless they have, it's for the faith. It's increase your faith. But it also says, but it also says that it's for also seeking the law. So he's supposed to help bring that. But when it comes to me and my relationship with the Most High, when I realized that, when there was, I'm trying to, when I realized about the work at the cross, and I realized that the temple or the veil was ripped, and I no longer needed a high priest.
Yeah, you can go directly.
I can go directly.
Directly.
I'm telling you, that was the first step for me. But I had to realize first of all that I needed it. And I had to realize that I couldn't get it from just anybody or just man. And I realized that if I realize that I can go to him to get it, then what is he going to do? He's going to send men. He's going to send me to the one. He's going to send me where I'm going to get that therapy, that healing, that help.
Because he operates, we live here in earth, and so he has to bring your resources here. There are some supernatural things. There are some miracles that happen.
Take place.
But the day to day, you're right, it's right in front of you, but you have to understand you need help and seek that help.
And when you seek it, he said you're going to find it. And I'm just saying this because our people, we're stuck, and we come from
and
I do see mindset.
Because we can talk about this, I do see more and more of us wanting it, yearning for it, seeking it. Some people feel like that's what, you know, other races do. Black people don't do therapy. That's what, but there's some liberation. You know, I gotta be real. There's some liberation that other races are walking in because they go outside of our tradition and they get the help they need. But we sometimes shoot ourselves in the foot. We're stuck. We're like, well, I'm not doing that. That's not for us. We have church. We have this. Or don't go. You're gonna tell family secrets. This needs to go to people's grave. That's gonna take it to the grave. Like we have so much we're harboring.
We take a lot to the grave.
As people.
Bringing it out.
I'm glad you said that too, because I wanted to ask us the questions. You basically are answering it kind of now. Who suffers from our neglect to seek therapy or to seek healing or to seek mental stability? Who suffers?
I think
first
it's us,
we suffer,
and then it's our lineage.
Everything around us,
and then that turns into our whole
environment and whole community.
Because we're taking stuff to the grave.
Because
we don't want to tell family secrets. Because we're stuck and we only want to do it this way. You know, this way doesn't work.
And we're prideful and we're proud people, and pride comes before destruction. Like I was thinking when you were talking about stress, anything that's stressed over time, it wears it down. That's why the vessels, pressure, the stress, you know, water over rock. You know,
just the whole landscape.
It changes it, the formation of it. So you were right when you were saying if you notice you just can't get right, you're changing, you're angry. That's stress. And continuous stress in your life will change your personality. It'll change your mood. It'll change your finances. It'll change your marriage. Change everything.
It does.
And you really can't blame anyone but yourself.
That's right.
And that's the hard part of therapy. That's doing the work. Because in therapy, I've never been, but in therapy, in therapy, you cannot say them. It's going to be, how are you responding?
What can you do?
The only person and thing you can control in your life is yourself.
Because life is what 10% of what happened to you, 90% of how you respond. And so therapy makes you look at yourself, and so that's scary for you. You have to almost be humble enough to therapy.
It's a
humbling experience.
That's probably why when we're talking sometimes, like on the show, I'm always like, but you gotta check yourself. That's therapy.
Those are the fruits.
But I'm be honest, like that kind of helps move into the liberation. Like it has helped me personally check myself and take responsibility for my actions. I know we've talked before, and I'm like, everywhere that I am in my life, everything that I'm doing, anything that I struggle with or anything I succeed at is a result. I mean, you get help. I'm not saying that. but it's the result of your decisions.
Right.
And it's the result of you taking inventory of yourself and saying, did I do that correctly? Did I not do that correctly? Am I choosing this or am I choosing that? Am I choosing to be angry and hold on to a grudge and to do this and to do that and lash out? Or am I choosing peace? Am I choosing to think through this? Am I choosing? And it kind of helps you even when you're stressed or even when you're struggling or even when it's crazy around you. There's a little bit of calm somewhere.
Yeah. It's calm in the storm.
It's calm in the storm when you learn how to.
It's called stress management.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I mean, nobody's gonna escape stress. Like at the end of the day, stress gets us up. It gets us through our day. Oh my God,
sometimes
it's time. Yeah, it is. That's called the good stress. Your alarm
I
goes
learned
off.
that here.
Yeah, like it gives you that oomph in life. You know, it helps you go. But then that high stress, there's just a wall you hit, and that's that management. So when you notice your stress is out of control, you have to have tools, techniques, skills, a plan to bring that down to normal level.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So that's what the therapy is.
That's what it is for you.
So we're talking about the stigmatization. Yeah, we gotta get the backlash and the liberation.
Oh, I can say
we did. Technically, we hit, I made sure we hit
So I
all
want to
of them
make
and
it.
said them out loud.
So let's make it. Those who watching, let's give some tools.
Okay, and I was going to say, wouldn't it be nice? I guess my mom was kind of going to. Wouldn't it be nice though if they could start that in school at the younger ages, providing those tools?
Yes.
Because of course, obviously, they need it in this day and time. They're like the drills that they have, we didn't even have. We were talking about drills for somebody coming in and shooting up the school. Like, what kind of? We didn't have anything like that. But if they could start giving them tools now at the elementary school or preschool levels, because really they can learn really early at home as well.
My kids need it now.
Yeah, I'm just saying, no, really, because they're very stressed.
Yeah.
In life, kids are stressed, and I think that would be good teaching that, because I kept hearing stress management. That's really all therapy. I won't say all it does, but I think in a word, it helps you in those situations that cause you to have to go to therapy in the first place. That's stressful. It teaches you how to calm down, how to think, how to process, and those things. So that's the tools. But I think we should start young.
Yeah.
If we can.
There's a school in, I want to say Baltimore, but there's a school up north. Kids who are sent to detention, what they do now is they meditate. And they say the detention rate is decreasing in those schools. So they're actually meditating in detention to try to center those kids and get them back focused.
Because they focus on the reason why they're like, why is this child in detention? Something is disturbing them, which is causing them to act out, which is causing them to get sent.
That is so good.
Stop that right here.
That will work at the correctional centers.
Yeah.
In the jails. If we can get down to if we can stop reacting as a world to people and just think about, wait a minute, but why?
So
what is making that person?
So that that reaction is the media, and it's those who are setting up panic. When people put you in a mode of panic, they have control, right? So it's the shot callers, it's the higher ups that are saying we can get them. This is going on, that's going on, this is going to and inundate their mind.
Yes.
If they can put word. Inundate their mind.
Inundate, that's it. I know. It was near.
We keep it real here, But if they, if they can like infiltrate their mind with all that stress and all that panic, then they have control.
Yes.
And so I'm so happy that we, as the world consumers and the people, are now getting to a place we're trying to manage that. So let's talk about. So we talked about the stigma. The stigma would be, why are you going?
Yeah, something's wrong. I'm crazy. I'm out of control.
I can't tell anybody.
Secrets.
Yeah. The backlash is, how dare you? This is what I'm thinking. This is our process. The backlash could be, how dare you go and have conversations about me to somebody else?
Or if you're religious, saying you need to go to God.
You don't trust the Lord.
Yeah, you're not
trust
trusting the Lord.
Those demons aren't getting cast out.
Where's your faith? Faith without works is dead. So I have to do something.
And this is me working.
I'm about to go in. Y'all work. But where's your faith?
So that's the backlash. But the liberation of it is,
liberation. Like,
Freedom.
it's freedom from the thoughts and the damage that
I felt that one.
I decided to drop the mic on that.
I know. I saw you.
It's freedom from that stuff that controls your mind, it controls your life, it controls your decision, and it leaves you bound, and it leaves you feeling unhealthy, and it leaves you feeling like you don't feel that. And it's like I said, and the liberation is you can help somebody else. The liberation is even in the tough moments you feel strength.
Yeah.
That's the liberation because you have stress, you know how to deal with this. And even if you don't know all of the specifics, you at least know how to deal with yourself. So while everything else is like this, you're just like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're able to manage.
Yes.
I think that's a representation of God.
I do too.
I really do.
I
think. I mean, that's
Peace in that
him.
storm.
That's another
That
piece of him on this earth.
Yeah. And that's to me where you get or how you get that peace that's a passive understanding.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it'd be like, why are you so peaceful in this situation? Why you should be going crazy, or last time you responded this way, and now I'm pushing this button and I can't even get you to respond, and then you have this peace.
That's real.
But I think also then that reflects in your actions, right? And so now in life you're no longer stuck.
Yeah.
You're progressive and you're moving.
Yeah.
You're moving forward, and then also your vision has changed because now you can see better. You can see, you don't worry about the trees. Now you can see the forest.
Yeah.
You know, or you can't see the forest, but you're right. So now you can see the forest. Now you can see the next step. Now you can see the world, and you see everything differently. But so that liberation it sets you free.
Yeah.
And you're right, it is representative of God because who the Son sets free
is
free indeed.
Yeah.
Literally, they're free in their actions and they're free. You know, and then again, you're in situations and you were going to make one decision or whatever, but now that you have the therapy, you decided. I mean, let's talk about counseling, marriage counseling. People go, and after the counseling, they either know that they're making the right decision and they've made the decision, and they can go on and live their lives separately because they know why they came to that conclusion, or they say we're going to stay in this thing, and then they know, and now they're on the same page and they're going to move forward. I'm not saying it's not a struggle either way, but at least the mind is ready and the mind is
free.
accepted.
And I feel anyone who's going against therapy for you, if you confide in a person, say, I think I need therapy. I think something's going on. And if there's a negative tone, a negative response, I just don't think they're for you.
I agree.
They're against what it is you're trying to do in your life, and I don't think I don't see God in any of that.
No.
Everyone around you should want you to do what you need to do to be free.
Yeah.
And that's just what that is.
And if
they don't want that for you,
then they're not for you.
And honestly, that's probably because it's some kind of reflection of them.
Yeah.
It's
almost like they're saying, if you have to get therapy on this, then that means I got to get therapy, and I'm not ready to admit that I don't have control. So you got it, you know that, and they might even know they're doing it, but they're projecting in some form or some fashion, or they're jealous, or they just don't want to see you get free, or they're scared they're gonna lose the side of you that they enjoy is this side of you. There's some people that like the chaotic side of you, or some people that thrive in that.
And you have to recognize those people in your life.
You have to recognize it.
And therapy will help you do that.
Yeah.
And it'll give you courage. It'll help give you the courage to
stand up to it. Yeah, to say, hey, you know, I don't need this in my life anymore, and I'm hoping that one day you can see that you don't need it either. You know, and then you just.
It's powerful, man.
Yeah. So hopefully this has been helpful. Engineer, play that song back for me. We're going to end the show, but hopefully this has been helpful. Do you have any resources? I have one resource.
Okay. I have some. You can say yours first.
Okay. So if you're in the Durham area, there's Center for Health and Emotional Wellness. Dr. Lakeisha Alacy, she's really good. She actually partnered with our foundation and came. So she actually mixes emotional and physical ailments, and she helps you work through why you're dealing with physical ailments based on the emotion and the psychological.
Because they all work together.
They all together. So she's really good. Her website is wellnessdurham.com, www.wellnessdurham.com. Dr. Lakeisha, Alesii, Alacy. She's really good. I'm trying to find a number for you all to call, but she's great. So check her out.
I have for those. Okay, so first I have Rosario Counseling and Associates. Great if you are spiritual or Bible based. I'll say it that way. They're good. They let you pick. Do you want to get counseling based on biblical principles, or do you just want like basic counseling? So if you do want that, you can go to Rosario Counseling and Associates. You can choose how you want it. They're great. Also, Thrive Work. Oh, they're at Rosario, ROSARIO, counseling.com. Thrive Works, also another highly rated counseling service in the Raleigh area. That's THRIVE works.com. And if you're African American, and I know I've talked to a lot of people that won't go to counselors because they feel like they're not relatable because they're not African American, right? Mm-hmm. So I found 2 of those in the Raleigh-Durham area. Inner Peace Community Support Services, African American based counseling service. You can reach them at 919-587-8306, and Finding Balance Life Counseling, 919-823-7030, and all of them have like a variety of areas that they focus on. Family trauma, violence, anger, depression, anxiety, eating disorders. Like, it comes in all therapies for all different types of people.
That's what you were talking about earlier.
There's all types of things. You can need therapy because you got hurt and now you don't know how to deal with like your physical ailment. So they all kind of have a variety of things. I say call them, visit the websites, and you can usually pick which counselor you want based on their area of expertise.
Nice. And so for Dr. Lakeisha Lacey, her number is 919-589-3550. Okay, so Trinette, I'm putting you on the spot really quickly.
What?
Really quickly.
Okay.
So let's leave them. So we've left you all with resources. Let's leave with a positive affirmation. Or a CTA or something, when you're going, something uplifting. So if you're in a moment, another resource would be Dr. Ayanna Vazan. I know we said that before, but officially.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What's the name of her show?
Fix My Life. Fix My Life. Iyanla, Fix My Life.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Sorry. So what would you say is a positive affirmation related to therapy as a general takeaway for our tribers to focus on?
A positive affirmation. So if they're in a situation at the moment and it feels like they're out of control. Well, I was going to say something that I learned when I was in an apprenticeship program, but I mean that really doesn't fit this, I guess. But what I would usually say is, for me, you got this, Trinetta. You look good, you feel good, you are good. There is nobody like you. You got this. You can handle this. You on a train, you're moving. This train is moving on. And they can come with you or they can get left behind you. You are a gift.
That's good.
And you can leave your gift or you can take it with you. But you got this.
That's good.
And I literally will tell myself that because for me, I have to get this. I have to remember, you got this.
Yeah.
Come, bring it in. You look good.
Yeah.
You feel good.
Yes.
You are good.
Yes.
There's nobody like you. And for me, that just lets me know that this situation, I mean, it's all about what I bring in my essence to the situation.
Yeah.
And it's because sometimes it's all, for me, my thing is trying to be heard, want to be heard. So my thing was like, if they don't hear me, but I'm like, no, you good.
You good.
It's all good.
Yeah.
You got this.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's
I like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, you want to go?
I was on the spot, so
I don't know. No, that was actually
that was good. So we're gonna end. We're gonna end with that. If you could play that back for me, we're gonna end with that. So, yeah, hopefully this has been helpful. Anyone want to add any last minute?
No, I just want to remind you that we have 2 events that we want you to keep in mind. The Temple Vitality and it's not Temple Vitality. Temple Vitality and CU Flag. Am I saying that right? Have partnered with, of course, the Walkers to have the exclusive holiday party for a cause in December the 14th. So make sure you get your tickets. Actually, you only have a few more weeks to get your tickets. So go ahead and get your tickets if you would like to come and support some worthy causes. There are some worthy causes, some other people, other nonprofits that also benefit from this event. It's exciting. It's going to be a really big event.
Homeless women and children.
As well. So you got the athletics, you got the women and children, you have the mental health aspect of this event. So please, definitely, here's the season for giving. Also, the Black Business Expo again is coming up the end of this month, November the 30th. Make sure when you sign up, when you register as a vendor or sponsor, that you say that Tribe Talk sent you. And then make sure you get in touch with us. Hit us up on Facebook, hit us up on Instagram, or send us an email and let us know that you registered and you heard and you registered and that you put our name down so we can get in touch with you because we would love to interview you and maybe put your business out there while we're at the event.
Yes. Very good.
You can tune in to Future Chills Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, the current platform that we're on, at Tribe Talk One Word Radio Show. Also, every other week on Spreaker at Tribe Talk Radio Show at 11. Also, be sure to subscribe right now for all updates, and click the notification button, the bell, so that you can see when we upload new videos and we have new shows when we go live. You get that. Also, if you need to contact us, like she said, you can contact us at contact@tribetalkradioshow.com or through social media. I was like, what is our email? Or through social media at Tribe Talk Radio Show. That's it today, guys. No matter your perspective, we got you. No matter your background, we got you. Unapologetically holding you down. Tribe Talk.
We got you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.